This conference will now be recorded.
1 second.
This conference will now be recorded.
Okay, so let me start the recording. Okay, now, so coming to today, so guys, today is the second day. So day one, I explained. So just a 5 minutes, I'm going to discuss. So last class we discussed what is database, where we are going to store the data. A database is a place where you are going to data. Data is a collection of raw facts. Database where you are going to store the data. ETL is a process to move the data from source to target. So database, we can go for OLTP transaction, which is a small amount of data. A data warehouse, we are going to maintain the historical data, and there is a Power BI or any reporting team. They are going to build the reports on top of the data warehouse. A data lake is a distributed file system which where we can maintain the huge amount of data. So mainly to handle the big data. So cloud computing based on requirement, on demand delivery of IT resources over the internet. We can use cloud computing. So there are already cloud providers are there. So they are already having a multiple services based on your requirement. Based on your requirement, you can use the services and you can pay for it accordingly. And the main roles and responsibilities of the data engineer is as per your requirement, your project related, your client related. So we have to get the data from multiple sources, and we have to organize the data, and we have to provide the data to the business team. So here, to do that, so there are some data engineering services are there in the Azure. So mainly the ADLS storage account where we can store the data. So here we to handle the big data we are having ADLS Azure Data Lake Storage, and data factory, which is a cloud ETL. This is similar to Informatica data stage, I talent, those things. Data bricks mainly to process the big data. Here we are having a Spark engine, Azure SQL Server, on-prem environment. So whatever the on-prem SQL Server, the same thing is available in the cloud environment. And Synapse Analytics, which is an integration of all which is integrated here. And Azure Key Vault, where we can store the keys, and using logic apps we can send the email notification. Azure Fabric, guys, here I can provide the overview of the Fabric, whatever the required. So here this is Synapse plus Power BI. Okay, so here these four things are integrated in the Synapse. This Synapse plus Power BI is integrated in the Fabric. Okay, so this is the end-to-end data platform. Okay, Azure is built, but still it is not at productionized, guys. So still the development is going on. So most of the projects are is available in this one. So I'm going to cover these things along with the Fabric. And I said we are going to discuss the end-to-end project, and my roles and responsibilities here to provide the interview questions, resume preparation, mock interviews. For learning related, I can provide these one, guys. So these are all the things we discussed in the last session. Guys, here my sessions I'm going to upload in the drive. So here, for suppose, so every day after the session completed, so here I will provide the recordings in the drive, guys. Consider here, so right now ours is the batch 53. This is the batch. Here I will share, sorry, 53. So for suppose I will provide the drive access to you. Okay, for suppose I will provide the drive access to you. This person I provided the drive access. Okay, so this is your email ID, consider. So here, guys, Every day after session completed, I will upload the recording session here. Along with, I will provide the notes. So day one, what is the notes? Day two, what is the notes? Everything day wise, I am going to upload the notes here. Okay, recording will be here. So the with the topic I mentioned. So after sharing, you can log in with your Gmail, guys. Okay, so consider here. Now I provided the access to the Gmail. So here you can go to the Gmail, guys. Go to your Gmail. So after this one, here you can see the drive. Guys, some people already know, some people don't know anything. So I have to consider everyone point of view. So here, guys, after login here, after I provided the access, you can go to the drive. In the drive, left side panel, you can see shared with me. So you can go to this folder. In this folder, this is the folder I provided. You can click this one. Here you can see the recording session as well as notes. So I already provided a couple of people who are all interested. I provided the access, guys. Those who are all interested to continue the course, guys, you can message me in WhatsApp. Okay, Gmail ID. So make sure it is a Gmail ID, guys. So I will provide the drive access, guys. Okay, so after the session, those who are all interested, you can message me in WhatsApp. I will provide the drive access. Okay, so that is one thing. Now coming to today's agenda. Today I am going to discuss about how to create a Azure account. How to create Azure account and how to start, how to create and how to create storage accounts in Azure, and how to create Azure data factory in Azure. Okay, how to launch the services also I will tell you. Guys, cloud related, still we have to discuss the some theoretical concepts we have to discuss. But if second day is also theoretical, many people are getting bored. So that's why I'm going for a practical session, guys. So few things still we have to discuss about the cloud related. So I will discuss in the coming sessions, guys. Okay. Now, how to create Azure account. So here, guys, as I told you, in the last session, okay, so we have a cloud providers. We have a cloud providers. Consider Azure. So they are going to provide the services as a pay-as-you-go model. There are storage related, networking related, security related, web servers related. So multiple services they are having. Okay, to use those services, we have to pay. So for this, we have to create a account for here. To create a account, so here we have to create a Azure account. Okay, here, guys, for this Azure account, so in the real time, okay, in the organization they can go, they can pay for it. But here for our practice purpose, we are going to use the free trial. So here they provided a free trial version. So this free trial we are going to log in. How to log in, I will tell you. And here, guys, this free trial validity is 30 days. Free trial validity is 30 days. So after creating account, so $200 will be in your wallet. In your wallet. Okay. For suppose, observe this one. I'm the person. Okay. So here I used the Azure service. I logged into the free trial. I have used some Azure space, storage account space. Okay. So here for suppose, after creating account, for suppose I'm using some space, storage account space I used. Okay. For 10 GB data I uploaded. For this, the charge is considered $15. Now This $15 amount will be deducted from your wallet. This wallet amount we cannot get it, so only we can use the Azure services for this one. For suppose I implemented data factory pipelines. Okay, I have get the data from any sources to the Gen2 lake. Okay, for suppose I have a Oracle, I have a data, I implemented a pipeline to get the data into the cloud environment. For this, the charges are $5. Consider. So this charge will be deducted from your wallet. Okay. Now, how to create a Azure account, I will tell you. Here, what you have to understand is, so Azure, they provided a free trial, which is the validity is 30 days. So these 30 days, whatever the amount they provided, this amount related, the services we can use. We can use some services in the Azure. Now, here, how to create an Azure account. So first, we have to go for portal.azure.com. So here, we have to go for portal.azure.com. portal.azure.com. So as I am the first one, okay, I am going to create a new account. Okay, so right now I am doing first time, so create one. I am creating a account Srinivas ADF 04. Okay, guys, we can use your existed personal email Gmail ID, or we can create any new Gmail ID for this practice purpose, guys, because sometimes if you want to share the details to others, if it is personal, it will be difficult. So you can create one any Gmail account, guys. Okay, now next I'm going to create a password. Okay, so this is my username and this is my password. Next, here it is asking this one, you can keep anything. It is asking the code. Go to your Gmail. With this, you have to get it. Here you will get a code. Now, here you can see. So there is a free trial, guys. You can use this one. There is a free trial. We can use this one. So you can see get 200 free credit towards your Azure product services. Start here. Try Azure for free. Pay as you go in the real time. Okay, organization will take care that one. So here we can practice purpose, we can use the free trial. Now guys, here you can see profile details and card details. Profile details and card details. Here in the basic profile details we have to provide like your address, mobile and details, mobile details, mobile number verification, and then we have to use the verification by card. Guys, this is similar to, for suppose if you go for your any OTT related, okay, so you have to go for subscription. In the subscription you have to pay for it. Okay, so after 1 year there will be auto renewal will be there. Auto renewal will be there. But here in Azure, okay, there is no auto renewal. There is no auto renewal, and here it is going to ask the details. So you can see here, and at the time of creating a Azure account, at the time of creating Azure account, we have to provide the debit card or credit card details. Debit card or credit card details. One card, one time, with one phone number, one mobile number, and 1 month validity. Guys, that's why instead of creating 30 members, 30 different Azure accounts, I will create one Azure account, I will share it with you. Okay, so next time I will take any one of them. So because 30 members, consider 30, instead of using 30 Azure accounts, I will create a one Azure account, I will share the people between the people. Okay, now here observe this one. As at the time of creating a Azure account, we have to provide the debit card and credit card, but there is no auto renewal. Okay, so here you can see there is no automatic charges. There is no automatic charges. After your credit is over, we will ask you if you want to continue with the pay as you go. If you do, you will only pay if you see the, if you use the amount more than the free trial. Now coming to here, I'm going to select the region. I'm going to give the details. Four six zero 794. Shravan, just 1 second. రాలేదా? Guess we'll wait a second. 985160. So we can verify the code. After that, you can give the company, guys. You can give any company. So this is an optional. Okay. So here city you can mention anything. It is validating the details. After that, we have to verify the, we have to provide the card details. Now, observe here. You can see here, please provide a credit card or debit card. We will make you a temporary authorization on this card. Here, guys, 2 rupees will be deducted as a temporary authorization, but you won't be charged unless you move pay as you go pricing. So there is no auto renewal will be there. So based on your confirmation, then only it is going to convert it into pay as you go model. So we don't accept prepaid cards because they don't support monthly credit card. So here we can give your card details and then we can do sign up. After you are providing the card details and sign up, with these details, Azure account will be created, free trial will be created. Here you can see this one. Okay, with the same email ID, okay, a free trial account will be created with these details. Okay, and here most of the debit cards are working and most of the credit cards are working. For debit card related, guys, we have to enable the online transaction. Okay, we have to enable the online transactions, debit card or credit card also, I think. So enable the online transactions. If it is any once if you tried, if any failure message occurred to enable the online transactions, your particular bank related, you can say for suppose HDFC, how to enable online transaction in HDFC card. So you will get the details, guys. Okay. Now here, initially for practice purpose, I will share the Azure account details. So those who joined for the course, okay. So today you will get an email for payment details related. So who are all interested to continue? So I will share the Azure account details, guys. You can do practice initially. Okay, so data factory I can provide, data bricks we can go for community edition. So whenever required I will inform you guys, then we have to create. Even fabric also 2 months free trial we have, we can arrange that one. But only synapse related we cannot, okay, because synapse is very costly one. That time I will tell you we can use your own. Okay. Now so initially it will be it will be fine to use my Azure account. Okay, I will share the Azure account details also. So this is the way we can create a Azure account free trial. Okay. Now here, similar way I am having my own Azure account. Okay, I am having my own Azure account. I am going to log in with my Azure account. Okay, going to sign out. So you can go for sign out here. So you can go to again portal.azure.com. I am using another account. I am already having a ADF account. I am using this one. So here you will get a send code option, guys. Send code. Okay. So yeah, when you are trying to log in, you can message me. I will share the code. And one time we can save it in the browser. Next time it won't ask. So let me go for the code related. So here you can see the code. Let me log in that one. Three six one zero nine eight. One second. Seven. Let me use the password. Okay. 87886169. Okay. Sign in. Guys, when you do stay signed in, so here it will be stored in your browser, guys. Okay. Now this is the account. Guys, first time when you created, now you can see the default directory. When you click here, you can go to the switch directory. Switch directory. Guys, first time when you log in, here you can see a restricted tenant. So here first time when you log in, you can see restricted tenant. So here you have to go to switch directory, and here you can select the default directory. You can select the default directory. Okay, right now it is in the default directory. So here, this when you click here, you can see that this is the home page of portal, Azure portal. Okay, so guys, here I logged in with this credential. So here I logged in with this credential. Okay, I already created a free trial account with my this user, and I used debit card and credit card I already created. Now in the real time, so when you entering into the project, for suppose I joined in the Tech Mahindra, okay, so they will provide one email ID. With this email ID, there will be a Azure admin. He is going to provide the portal access to you. You no need to use any free trial and all. So when you are joined into the organization, so when you are go for any Azure data engineering product project, so there will be an admin people with this user. They will create a Azure account to you. That is one thing. And coming to here, if you observe here, you can see this is the home page, and here you can see more services. You can see here there are multiple services are already available, guys. So these are all the services are already available. Among all your project related, so data engineering services, what are the things are required, you are going to use those services only. Okay, now here what you have to understand is one more thing is, okay, so here I am having a data engineering services I am going to use. Save as. So here I'm going to use this folder. Okay, day 2. Now I'm having a Azure services. Consider I'm having a storage account, and I'm having a data factory. Okay, so when you are launching the services, okay, when you are launching the services, consider Databricks. Okay, so here I said multiple services are there. Among all, consider I'm having a 3 services. So all Azure services are resources connected to the resource group. All services are connected to a resource group. Guys, this terminology is completely new to you. Okay, going forward, you will habituated. First time, the terminology is completely new to you guys. Okay, now like this, multiple resource group will be there. For suppose there are multiple teams, each team related, they are having a separate resource group. They are going to handle, so they want whatever the spaces, any ETL tools, Databricks operations, so they are going to create in terms of the groups. These resource groups are connected with the subscription. These resource groups are connected with the subscription. Okay, like this, environment specific generally, okay, development environment one subscription, test environment one subscription, like there will be multiple subscriptions will be there. There will be multiple subscriptions will be there. These subscriptions are handled by the management groups. These subscriptions are handled by the management groups. Management groups. Okay, so here in the free trial we will be having only one subscription, free trial subscriptions. In the organization, so they are having a separate admin team, they are going to handle this one. So creating a subscription resource group, create launching the services, everything taken care by the Azure admin people, guys. Azure admin people. But here, right now, our learning related, our practice purpose, I am going to use the free trial. Free trial is having one subscription only. So for suppose you are entering into the project. Okay, for suppose you are entering into the project, your project related, what is the resource group? Okay, then you will be having this subscription, you will be having this resource group, and you can access only these resources only. Okay, so here there will be a person's Azure admin will be there, administrators. So he is going to, so once I entered into the project, your email ID, for suppose srinivas@techmahindra.com. So this email ID, they will provide this subscription, this resource group access, and they can access these resources group only. Okay. Now I will show you this subscription. Go to, yes, I started recording, right? Okay, fine. So here you can go to the subscriptions. Select the subscription. Right now, here you can see only one trial, all subscriptions. Okay. Right now you can see only free trial only. But in the real time, when you are entering into the project, your project related subscriptions, development, test, prod subscriptions, or if any a prod subscription, non-prod, like subscriptions you are having here. Whatever the this user, whatever the services, whatever the subscriptions you are having access, everything you can see here. For suppose your manager is asking, Srinivas, can you go to the production subscription and check whether the table load is completed or not? First we have to go to your subscriptions, your user subscriptions, you have to check, do you have the production access or not? So a list of subscriptions you can provide here. Okay. Now under the subscriptions we are having a resource groups. Under the subscription you are having a resource groups. Now go to home, go to resource groups, go to resource groups. So these are all the existed resource groups, already my students they are all practicing here. Now I am going to create a one more resource group. Here you can read this one. A resource group is a container that hold related resources for Azure solution. The resource groups can include all the resources for the solutions or only those resources that you want to manage as a group. So here what happened is, at the time of creating this resources, I have to attach it to the resource group. Now I can give the access, I can control everything in terms of the resource group. Okay, for a particular user, if I provide a read access, then I can do only read access for all the underlying resource groups. Okay, we can control in terms of resource group level. Now I am going to resource provide the resource group name as rg underscore batch 53. Okay, batch 53 underscore Azure. This is my resource group name. So here we can use a review and create. Now here guys, you can see the notification. Once the deployment is completed, once it is done, installation kind of, okay. So once it is launched, you can see the notification here. Now go to home, go to resource group and check whether the resource group is created or not. This is my resource group. Okay, this is my resource group. Here you can see. Now your project is specific, whatever the resources or Azure services you are going to use, all we have to attach this resource group only. Okay. Now my requirement is, I want to start the storage account. So to create a storage account, make sure we have to attach it to the resource group which is attached to the subscription, which is attached to the subscription. Okay. Now observe here, observe here, go to home. Here you can launch the service storage account. You can see the storage accounts. In this, here you can see a list of storage accounts who already created. Because my students they are already practicing here, so you can see all their storage accounts here. But my requirement is, I want to create a new storage account, so I am going to create a new. Here you can see Azure storage is a Microsoft managed service cloud storage. Microsoft managed service providing the cloud storage that is highly available, secure, durable, scalable, and redundant. Azure storage includes these are all the concepts. So here Azure storage includes Azure Blob, Azure Data Lake Storage Gen 2, Azure Files, Azure Queues, and Azure Tables. Okay, the cost of your storage account depends upon the usage. As I said in the beginning, based on the amount of usage, you have to pay. Now, these are all the different types of storage accounts. So, one is blob storage, and then we are having a Azure Storage Lake Gen 2, and then we are having a Azure Files, and then we are having Azure Queues, and then we are having Azure Tables. Okay, guys, here this blob storage mainly for unstructured data, audio files, video files, images, photos, everything we can store here mainly for unstructured data. And here which is having a in terms of blob means binary format, binary large objects. And here ADLS storage Gen 2. Okay, so here this is the file system. Okay, so blob storage also file system, but is here in the binary format. Here we can store files format, and mainly to handle the big data analytics related. Guys, in the interview people will ask the question, what is the difference between blob storage and ADLS Gen 2? Okay, here in the blob storage, which is a flat namespace, and Gen 2 Lake is the hierarchical namespace. What does it mean? Hierarchical namespace. Observe here, flat namespace. When you go for flat namespace, the hierarchy will be like this. Okay, whatever the files we created, everything is attached to the root directory only. So one root directory only, everything is attached to the root directory only. For suppose the same thing in the hierarchical namespace, then this will be a folders. Consider you are having in your laptop C drive, D drive. Under the D drive, you are going to create a folder. Under the folder, you are having a subfolders. So it is a hierarchical namespace. Okay, blob storage is a flat namespace, will be like this. Everything is attached to the root. Okay, and here guys, everything we are going to do in the Gen 2 Lake mainly for big data analytics. To handle the huge amount of data, we can go for Gen 2. So how to you create a Gen 2, I will tell you guys. Next, Azure Files. This is the network file system. Consider your organization related, you are going to share some documents. Okay, consider working people, they know SharePoint. So it's a common cloud storage repository, file system related. The same thing we can see in the Azure Files. And we are having Azure Queues. This is the messaging system. This is the messaging system. So if you want to distribute messages, any Kafka kind of messages, okay, so we can go for it. Azure storage, NoSQL kind of databases. Okay, we can store in the form of tables. Okay, among all, we are going to use mainly this Gen 2 Lake to handle the big data, guys. So at the time of creating a storage account, how to enable this one? At the time of creating a storage account, here by default it is a blob storage. Okay, I am going to create a storage account. The storage account, make sure attach it to the resource group. So what is your resource group? RG underscore batch 53. This is my resource group. So what is your storage account name? Dev stg account batch 53. So if you give like this, guys, if someone worldwide, if you create that someone has created this one, then here it is going to show an alert. Okay, it is already taken. Now I'm going to mention batch 53. Batch 53. Okay, so here guys, region, so you can deploy this one into any of the region. So worldwide multiple regions, you can hurt the data centers. So every region is having a data centers. Which one do you want to mention? You can mention this one. Okay, now here you can go for advanced. Here you can see hierarchical namespace. Hierarchical namespace complemented by data lake storage Gen 2 enable the file directory, accelerate the big data analytics workloads, and also to enable the access control. So we can control permissions, we can provide. Make sure we have to check this box. Remember this one guys, whenever you are creating a storage account, to enable the data lake storage Gen 2, ADLS Gen 2, make sure we have to enable this checkbox. Okay, review and create. Guys, remaining networking related, protection related, there will be, that is the roles and responsibilities of Azure admin. Even this storage account creation also they will do, but here our learning purpose I am going to do. Now create. Okay, so here what happened is, in the cloud environment, okay, I launched the storage account service. I launched the storage account. Means a certain space is created. So here what happened is, I am going to launch the file system ADLS. Okay. So here you can see completed. Go to resource. Directly it will redirect it to the storage account. We can go this way. This is one way. Or we can go to here, type of storage accounts. Here you can see under the subscription, under the resource group, whatever the storage accounts are there, everything you can see here. Among all, mine is this one. Mine is this one. So I can log in, I can open the storage account like this also. This is one more way. And here you can go to the resource group. At the time of creating the storage account, okay, I attach the storage account to the resource group. So here, at the time of creating a storage account, I attached this one to the resource group. So here you can see this one. Now storage account, I am going to launch here. Go to data storage. Here guys, just now I said, right, file share, tables, queues, these are all we can use. Containers for ADLS. Select this one. So container, you can use any name. I am using the container name as a dev container. I am using the container name as a dev container. Here you can go to the container. Under the container you can create a folders. Under the container you can create a folders. Guys, here you can see add directory. If you remember, I said to enable the hierarchical namespace, a checkbox. When you enable the checkbox, then only you can see the directory. Otherwise, you cannot see this add directory. Sometimes at the time of creating a storage account, people will forget the checkbox. I said hierarchical namespace related one checkbox. I selected that one. That's why I can see the add directory. If you do not selected this one, if you do not selected the checkbox, then that will be blob storage. If you check this box, then hierarchical namespace is enabled. Then, so if you check that box, hierarchical namespace is enabled, then data lake storage Gen 2, otherwise it is a blob storage. Here we can see add folder button, add folder. Here you cannot see the add folder. Now, here you can see dev container, add directory. I am going to add the folder. I am going to create a folder inbound. Under the inbound, I am going to upload a file. I'm going to upload a file. Consider I'm going to create a new file, welcome.txt. Okay, so here I'm selecting this one. Whatever the file I can upload. This is the one. Okay, here what happened is, in the cloud environment, I created a certain space. There I enable the file system. In the folder I created, I uploaded a file in my cloud. I uploaded a file in my cloud. So for suppose if it is a huge amount of data, so whatever the cost will be deducted from your free trial. The cost will be deducted from your free trial, guys. Okay. So here, this is the way we can create, guys. Here, this my sessions, as I said, if you observe, I am going to navigate from one window to another window, one window to another window. So here, as I said, in the live session you will understand 40% only. You have to go through the recording, then you will understand the 80%. When you do practice, then only you will understand the 100%, guys. first one week first 1 week, my 1 hour session, it will take around 2 hours to practice. First 1 week it will be like this only. So whether you are a experienced, guys, whether you are a fresher, first 1 week, be a 10th class student, the way he is going to prepare, you have to prepare like this. Once you habituated environment, trust me, guys, you can play like anything. Okay, so here, this is the way we can create a storage account. Now what I want to do is, like storage account, I want to launch one more service, a data factory. So I said there is a data engineering services are also available. One of the service I launched storage account. One more service I am going to launch, which is a data factory. Which is a data factory. Now, as I said, at the time of creating a data factory, make sure we have to attach it to the resource group, which is attached to the subscription. Now, here what you have to do is, go to home, go to a data factory. You can see data factories, select this one. Here my students are already practicing, they are having their own resource group, they are practicing here. Now my requirement is, I want to create my own environment. Create. So here you can see, make sure we have to attach this one to the resource group. I already having a resource group, I am going to attaching the resource group. Here you have to provide the data factory. This is attached to the resource group, which is attached to the subscription. Okay, now I am going to give the dev adf batch 53. Okay, this is my data factory name. Just review and create. Deployment is in progress. Here, go to resource. Okay, this is the, okay, it is not yet started. You can do one thing, refresh it. You can see the data factory. So the same data factory here also we can see. When you click a data factories, here you can see the list of services. You can see here mine is this one. For suppose sometimes after creating, immediately it will not be reflected, it will take 5-6 seconds, you can just do refresh. Now this is mine. I can go here, or I can go to my resource group. Whatever the latest you created, all you can see here. This is my resource group. Under this, go to your data factory and launch studio. Okay, here you can see the data factory environment, guys. So here we can implement a pipelines, we can build the data pipelines and all. So this one I will discuss in the next session, guys. Okay, so today what you have to do is take an assignment, guys. Okay, so today take assignment. Okay, create a resource group, create a resource group, create a storage account, make sure enable the hierarchical namespace. Okay, create a folder, source files folder, and upload a file, and share me the screenshot. Share me the screenshot to this email ID. Okay, so here what you have to do is whatever here, you can go to here, go to your storage account. After uploading a file here, go to containers, go to dev container. After inbound, upload here. Guys, how to take the screenshot? Go to here, you can use a snipping tool. Okay, in every system it is available. You can select this one and send me this screenshot. Save as. Okay, save as in the desktop or somewhere we can store, and share me the screenshot, guys. Okay, so this is about the Azure account related, guys, and this is a way to create a storage account and to create a data factory one. So next class I will start the, so first we'll go for data factory, guys. After data factory we'll go for data bricks one by one. So in the data factory tomorrow we'll start implementing the pipeline. So first I will discuss the what are the components of the data factory, why data factory, what are the components of the data factory. Then I will tell you how to implement a pipeline. Okay. So here, guys, whenever you are practicing, after I provided the credentials, guys, when you are practicing, make sure create your resource group, new resource group. So here you are practice everything in your resource group. Okay. Guys, those who joined now, okay, who joined today, so please fill this form, guys. I will share the recordings. Okay, so here you can fill the form, guys. I will share the recording as well. Yesterday session and today session I will share the recording. Sir, what happened? I'm sorry. Okay, fine. Okay, so guys, initially as I said, okay, mentally prepared this one, guys, because this is the navigation. Only live you will understand 40%, go through the recording, then you will understand 80%, guys. So after attending the first session or second session, don't conclude, okay, don't take yourself low, okay, I'm unable to understand nothing. So go for the recording, practice this one, guys. First 1 week, as I said, my 1 hour session, it will take 2 hours for you. The same resource group creation, here first time it will take around, okay, 1 hour, 1.5 hour. Tomorrow it will take just 10 minutes, guys. Okay, so this is for today, guys. Tomorrow also you can join using the same link, and those who are all interested continue, guys, you can message me your Gmail ID. Okay, so I will provide the drive access to you, guys. Any doubts, anybody? In Azure expired month, do we need to create a multiple account? Srikanth, for the timing, create one account. Okay, I will share the account. So after this one, 1 month, we have to create only 30 days validity. So here we have 30 days validity. How to take a backup or export the data when we use it Azure portal? So backup related, that is all admin task, guys. Okay, storage related, backup related. Okay, so those are all admin tasks. When I started this one, so again we will go to admin part, guys. So first day 1, if I discuss all these things, people will not able to understand. So many people are enter different background, guys. So if you have any those kind of, okay, any scenarios related, project related, if you have anything, you can message me in WhatsApp. I will connect one to one. Even so some people are in the dilemma, okay, can we learn or not? So experienced people particularly, can we get opportunities, can we CTCs related? So guys, packages related also, okay, trust me, packages related also, even, okay, 5 years people, 4 to 6 years people also getting, 4 to 6 people also getting, okay, minimum 15 package, minimum 15 package. The same 4 years experience guys, 23 lakhs package also. Okay, it doesn't matter, but completely depends upon your skill set. And also, right now the resources, we don't have much resources. Okay, whether 3 years experience or whether 10 years experience, once we have a work we have to do. Even today also guys, trust me, today also one of the student got the offer letter. Okay, he is a completely 2018 passed out. He's 2018 passed out. He prepared for groups competitive exams. Okay, groups, last 5 years he had done multiple attempts, it won't clear. So last November 2024 November, okay, he took the recording sessions. He took the recordings guys. Okay, 30 days he completed the recordings, because those who already prepared group exams, okay, so they can spend 5 hours 8 hours like that. Okay, he completed 30 days guys. Okay, around 30 to 45 days. Okay, 45 days he completed. And then he attended the interviews guys. Last 1 month he attended the interviews. Okay, so with he got 16 lakhs package today. He got the 16 lakhs package guys. Okay, he put the 4 years experience, because freshers we don't have opportunity. He put the 4 years experience, he got the 16 lakhs package guys. He don't know anything. He don't know even Python, SQL, he don't know anything. Completely groups background. Okay, he prepared, he fed up with that one, so people are talking like anything. So he came and he asked me this one. I provide, because if I go for live sessions, he took around 3 4 months. So he prepared the recording sessions within 30 days guys. I literally shocked that one, because he attended the interviews, Python, SQL, he prepared everything, he prepared. So if you have a strong commitment guys, trust me, my recordings or my live sessions 100% it will be helpful to you guys. You should have you should have strong commitment. These 3 days, after 3 months, at any cost I have to change, like that guys. Okay, so you can join the session using the same link tomorrow also guys. Thank you.